Hello everyone, this is Simple Math for You and we are still in solving multi-step inequalities part 2. أهلا بكم من جديد في Simple Math for You ودرسنا اليوم هو حل المتباينات بأكثر من خطوة الجزء الثاني. وفي هذا الجزء سوف نقوم بترجمة الجمل إلى متباينات ومن ثم حلها. In this part we are going to translate each sentence into an equality and then solve it. Let's start by this question. Translate each sentence into an equality and solve it. 5 times a number minus 1 is greater than or equal to negative 11. So the end of this sentence, آخر sentence, greater than or equal to negative 11, and we will start translating this part. 5 times a number, we will assume that the number is n, x, b, a, whatever. I will assume it x. So we have 5 times x minus 1 more than or equal to minus 11. And then it's an easy inequality to solve. ترجمناها 5 ضرب رقم. So we will solve as usual. Minus 11 plus 1. 5x more than minus 10. Dividing both sides. And then x more than or equal to minus 2. So our number should be more than or equal to minus 2. Perfect. 21 is greater than the sum. 21 is greater than the sum of 15, sum of مجموع 15 and 2 times a number. In this case, yes, we put it between brackets, but there is no need for that since it is not multiplied by anything. It's not subtracted from anything. So we can remove the bracket because it makes no sense to keep it actually. So we will move this bracket. So 21 is greater than أكبر من أو يساوي مجموع the sum of 15 and 2 times a number. Then we will solve as usual. So 21 minus 15 more than or equal to 2x. 6 more than or equal to 2x, divide both sides by 2, then x less than or equal to 3. And as we said before, if you start with the variable, then switch the sign of the inequality. Then the solution will be only numbers that are less than or equal to 3. Question 3, negative 9 is greater than or equal, أكبر من أو يساوي, the sum of مجموع 2/5 2/5 times a number. I'll assume it x or n or whatever. So the sum between this and 7. The sum of 2/5 times a number and 7. So now we will solve this inequality. Also here in this case, the bracket has no use. ما له علاقة في الموضوع أو يعني ما له فايدة لأنه it's not subtracted مش مطروحة ولا مضروبة في أي شيء. المقدار المجموع ليس مضروبا في أي value في أي قيمة أخرى. بالتالي we will solve this now. Taking the 7 there. Minus 7 minus 9 minus 16 more than or equal to 2/5x. Now we want the x alone, remember? So we will multiply by the reciprocal. Multiply by the reciprocal. We multiply by reciprocal ومقلوب العدد so that we get rid of that. نخلص من هاي and then we will have x alone. Now we have 5/2 minus multiply by minus 16. If you multiply, then you can simplify over to 1 over to negative 8. So we will end up with negative 40. So we have here x less than or equal to negative 40. Perfect. So the number should be less than أقل من أو يساوي ناقص 40. The difference of الفرق بين the difference of, so it's minus 3 times a number, so it's 3, let's say a, number is a, سميه, and 6, the difference of 3 times number and 6 is greater than or equal, this is greater than or equal to the sum of, we have مجموع, sum of 15 and 24 times a number. So 24 times the same number, A. Simply, we will combine like terms. You can take the 3A if you want here, the 15 there. So it's minus 6 minus 15 more than 24A minus 3A. Minus 21 more than or equal 21A. And then when you divide by 21, then A less than or equal to minus 1. Remember, we are not switching the sign here. We are dividing by a positive number, even if the original number was negative. ما رح نعكس الإشارة لأنه إحنا بنقسم على عدد موجب. عندما نقسم على عدد سالب نعكس الإشارة. Now we will switch for what? To start with A, so switch the sign. So A less than or equal to minus 1. Now let's go to real life application. Ali wants to rent a car. Ali يريد استئجار سيارة. The company charges a one-time rental fee يدفعها مرة واحدة, which is 20, so he will pay it once. And then plus he will add 10 dirhams per hour. So this will be repeated. حيتكرر كل ساعة رح يدفع 10 درهم لاستئجار السيارة. Ali has only 1000 dirhams to spend. So the maximum amount that Ali can spend is 1000. إذا كل المصروف اللي لازم يصرفه علي لازم يكون أقل من أو يساوي 1000 درهم. He cannot exceed this amount. لا يستطيع تجاوز هذه القيمة. Let's write the inequality based on that. خلينا نكتب المتباين. Write an equality to represent this situation where H is the number of hours Ali will rent the car. So if you assume that Y is your cost or C is your cost or whatever, then equal to, he will pay 20 once, مرة واحدة راح يدفعها, plus زائد 10 hours, 10 per hour. And this amount, which is the cost, should be less than or equal to 1000. هاي الاماونت اللي هي الواي او الكوست اللي هي 20 زائد 10 اتش لازم تكون اقل من او يساوي 1000 the maximum amount that he can pay. Let's solve this inequality. To solve it, we will use the traditional way. What does that mean? That means that the number of hours Ali can spend should be less than or equal to 98 hours. The maximum number of hours is 98 hours. Okay, let's see here. Another question. Pedro, Sebastian, and Manuel Martinez are each 1 year apart in age. 1 year apart means the difference between each and the next one is 1 year only. The sum of their ages is greater than the age of their father, who is 60. Write the inequality to represent the situation where X is the age of the youngest brother. So for X, if it is the youngest brother or the age of the youngest brother, then the next one, the next youngest one, or the next older one will be X plus 1. He is 1 year older. And the next one will be 1 year more also, so it's X plus 2. They are increasing by 1 year. بيزيد كل واحد عن الثاني بسنة. Now, their sum مجموع الأعمار, so الأول plus الثاني plus الثالث should be what he said, greater than the age of their father who is 60. So أكبر من أو يساوي 60 اللي هي عمر أبوهم. Now we will solve the inequality. As usual, we will combine the like terms. We have here x, x, x. We have 3 x's and we have 1 and 2, so it's plus 3 more than or equal to 60, and we will start solving. Usually we will combine like terms. 60 minus 3, which is 57, and when you divide by 3, so it will be 19, more than or equal to 19. So it is greater than only without equal. Greater than only. So here we have done a mistake. It's greater than only. It's not equal to. Greater than only. So here we will remove greater than only. And here also greater than only. No problem. And it cannot be 60. So that means the youngest brother will have to be, should have to be more than 19 years old. So he can be 19 and 1 month, he can be 20, he can be whatever, 21. See, how old can the older brother be? If the youngest is 19, minimum, yani 19 plus, then the next one will be 20 plus, and the next one will be 21 plus. So he should be more than 21 years old. Definitely 22, 23, 21 and 2 months, etc. And with that, we end with part 2, a lesson of solving multi-step inequality. Have a nice day. Thank you all. See you in the next video. Goodbye.